Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Malika. And a few days ago, I was just scrolling through my Facebook marketplace. I came across this solid wood coffee table in just $20, and I thought that's a good deal if I want to do a thrift flip project on it. Next day, I picked it up. It was in good condition. I really like the shape of legs of this table. It was veneer, which I didn't knew earlier, but the top layer was oak wood. Before applying the stripping solution, I cleaned the entire table with damp cloth, and this is important because I didn't wanted any residues or dust on table. Now next step is to use this paint and varnish stripper. After an hour, it was ready to start scraping. This is how the table is looking after removing the varnish from top. And then I used mineral spirit to remove all the leftover residues of scraping from the table. For the legs of the table, I simply applied the stripping solution and then I wrapped it with the cling wrap so that the solution starts working in humidity. And because if there is wind, then it dries out really quick before we start scraping. And I use steel wool to scrape the legs of the table. Hey, so this is day 2, and yesterday the table didn't strip completely. So this is how it's currently looking. I need to put another layer of stripper solution so that we can strip it one last time, and then we'll see the real oak underneath. So it's all covered, and I'll wait for another 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and then the last stripping will be done, and then we will proceed with sanding. Okay, so the table already looks quite stripped, and now I'm just going to clean the table with this mineral spirit just to make sure there is no leftover residue of the stripping solution that we used before. So this is how the table is looking after all the varnish being removed. We can see the real wood grains. and real oak. And then I started sanding the legs of the table, and for this I used medium sanding sponge, which was working very well. So I have sanded 2 legs of this table. So now I'm going to sand it with the sanding machine, and I'm going to use 120 grit sanding paper, and I have 80 grit as well, but I don't think I don't see any scratches or any deep cuts in the wood. So I think 120 is good. Even 220 would have been better, but I'm going with this one. Okay, so for next step, I'm going to go with this stain. So this is walnut color, and it's water-based gel. So yeah, let's go and stain the table. So the wood stain has dried. I actually let it dry overnight. I'll show you how it looks. And now I'm going to apply the last layer, which is polyurethane in satin finish. So this is the top coat, and this is important if you want your furnishing to last longer and protect it from long-term wear and tear. So let's go and apply this, and I will show you how the table looks. While it dries, let's go to the thrift store to find out things we can put on the table to decorate. And I walked into 50% off on yellow tags. So my goal is to find a tray, either a wood tray, brass tray, or a earthen woven tray. And let's see if we can find anything. I actually like these 2 trays, and can you see it's just for $2 each? I think we can pick these 2. Back home, I have placed the table at its spot, and I think it's looking good. Before decorating the tray, I'm going to clean it with baking soda, and I'm going to rub this with lemon. I learned this trick as a child from my grandmother, and it definitely works. Okay, so let's decorate this table. I'm using this brass tray that we thrifted just for $2, and I think it looks beautiful. And then I'm using this pot. I recently bought this from local shop, and this costed me around $3. I already had these baby breath, so I'm using this. And next I'll be putting these coasters on it. And last, I use this for my candle. I don't want to put too much of stuff on it, just a little bit. I think it looks good. Honestly, I love it, especially when it didn't cost too much. Although I'm not sure if I'll keep this table because the stain color doesn't match with rest of the furniture. So either I can strip it and stain it again, or I'll just sell it and buy new. Yes, that's it about this video. And if you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe my channel, leave a comment, like this video, share it with your friends and family. And yeah, see you guys all again in next video. Bye.